my friends, and welcome to another episode of Agrarian Skies, the Minecraft modded Skyblock with me, Behrzilla, and you can get on the FTB launcher, and all is great. A lot has changed. By the way, this is a monocle. I had it last episode, but I never showed you. I just felt like having it. Here, nothing changed. Grew some cactus, that's all. Put some wheat here. I think all of this is the same. Expanded the platform out here. This is the same. That's the same, but this is like bigger now. So eventually we'll make it a bigger island, because this is going to be our main island, and our other one's going to be, moving. This is the same here. I spawned, or not spawned. I let some Endermen spawn, and I made another vacuum hopper, so it's collecting our stuff and putting it in here. And I've been mainly just putting it in these barrels. But yeah, slimy sapling. Blah blah blah. Okay, so let's go on inside. I've made a fair amount of changes, nothing crazy. But down here I've added 2 more rooms. I also added 1 more layer to this so I could fit more in it. And this is trash can. I can delete items. For instance, if I didn't want this, poof, it's gone forever. But it's helpful if you have a bunch of trash. So I added a room over here. Not gonna mess with this room today, but this is gonna be mob spawning rooms and stuff, I think. But of course, you guys can tell me to otherwise. All's good here. Here I added this huge place with barrels, and here, let me just show you how I make a barrel, because we're gonna be messing a little bit with this today. So it is just any wood here, a chest, and any slab. So they're fairly easy to make, fairly expensive actually, but with those jungle wood saplings, you can get so much wood. Here I've just been putting on the quest stuff. These are really good. I looked up this. We're actually super fortunate we got that. I said the first day that we got that it was not that great, but no, this is amazing. But yeah, all that. I made an extra machine block by accident one day. All is good. I actually made a second autonomous activator, and if you notice, it is not sieving gravel, it is sieving stone. And it's extremely rare, but you have a chance of getting these berry bushes. And right here, the essence berry bushes, these are like diamonds of the bushes, because we're going to use that for mob essence, but don't care right now, but just a little reference. So it's the sieving all this stone. And where are we getting the stone, you may be wondering? In this room. So in the last episode, and I'm actually going to chop this off right here. Boom. So in the last episode, we made this aqueous accumulator, but I didn't show you what it does. So I have 2 water source blocks. There's one here, and then one kind of like right here, water source block going into it. So that means it has infinite water. Now, if you look into here, I have orange, which is this water, going up, and it is going into this igneous extruder, which constantly is making stone. It doesn't use lava, but it uses water every time. So it's getting the water from there. And then I'm telling it, orange, to go up into this barrel. So I'm just getting tons of stone, tons of cobblestone, all is well. Although I'm kind of running out of room, but don't worry, we'll work on that today. So that is what that is. I hope I'm not going too fast, but I just wanted to make a short little demo. So that is all the new stuff. Today we're going to do a ton of quests. Like, when I say a ton, I mean a ton. So first off, we forgot last episode to claim our reward, so let us claim this 3rd reward bag, 3rd time's a charm, and get this, see what's in here. Ooh, a tallow okay, that's great. We're not going to need that for a while until we get into Thaumcraft, but that's like a little worker. Did I have another room for a heart? Yes, I did. So that means 1 more heart, which we'll need, because I almost fell off a couple times. Boom. 7 remaining. Okay, so let's get into this quest, and I have a ton of stuff set up. If you guys don't like the idea of me setting stuff up, then I will stop, but I like setting up. But first off, before we do those, I'm going to go with the flow, and we're going to need to make a bunch of these portable tanks, a normal tank, and a fluid tank, and these are all different mods, but what I need this tank for is upstairs, if you noticed, with the mob farm, it's collecting XP, and I'd like to kind of store that. So I think right here I have a portable tank. It is just 4 glass and a copper. So that is that. And then here I have this, and obsidian. Obsidian's a pretty pain in the butt to get, so this better be worth it. So this is I get 2 open block tanks, which I think work for anything. This is a thermal expansion, and here is the last little tank here. And I'm not sure which one this one is. This is the fluid tank, but I'm not sure what mod. So we're gonna put that there, and some wood, and there we go. Now we have 2 fluid tanks, and it holds 16,000 of that. So which tank do we want to put? Let's put one of these. Let's put 2 of these for now. Our mob farm, so we can collect that. But I notice it's dark, so we're gonna do that. So bum. And don't worry, we got a ton of quests today. And I don't think I had to turn that in, so let us... No, I didn't. So magnesium, not a big deal, it's for titanium, but right now, I want all the reward bags I can get. Nom. Greater and a basic. So let's get the basic first. A writing pick. Actually, really lame. Okay. And then a greater. Punji sticks. Helpful, it like damages stuff, but we don't need it right now, but we'll use it eventually. So as you can see, here's this thing. So what we need to do is the XP one's here. No, yeah, that's XP, and I want you on the top. So there we go. Now we have a little XP thing coming out the top. And I think if we just stick this fluid tank, hopefully it works. There, and there we go. So we're gonna put both here, just like I said. So there we go. Now our XP is gonna be storing. So I just wanted to do that because it was maxing out and we aren't getting anything. So let us look back in here and work more into it. So once again though, guys, if I'm going too fast, tell me. But I think this is pretty awesome, and we're gonna get. I'm just going fast because this is just the basics, my friends. Just the basics. So let us go back into learning to Skyblock, and I think we're going to want to make moving molten. Now we already made this for a item a long time ago, but in short, fluid ducts is how you pipe stuff around, fluids around. As of right now, I'm not going to be using that, but I forget, did I put a thing in the chest? No, I didn't. So as for right now, we just need a liquiduct. Here, let's just say duct, liquiduct, opaque, fluid duct, opaque, lead into copper. So do I have lead into copper? I do not. Lead, and we're going to put some copper in there, I guess. But luckily for me, I have all the copper in the world. And 18, 19, 20. Just like that, boom, bada boom. And we're gonna stick it in our furnace so we can get that going. So, what else do we need here? Let me see. So we need a steam dynamo. Okay, 1 second. If you hear that cat in the background, it's driving me crazy. I'll be right back. I have to go shut it up. But I'll get that ready so we can make our pipes. Be right back. Okay, we're back. Like, seriously, guys. I don't know if I've made a single stinking episode without having a little disturbance. It's driving me crazy, seriously. But if you've ever had a cat, you know my pain. You know my pain. Oh my. You know, the cat just sits there and then he's like, I'm gonna yell. That sounds like a good idea, doesn't it? And then he yells till you pet him or something. Oh my. Okay, so we're getting our copper. Boom, da boom, boom. There we go. So now we can make our liquiduct, and I'm just making this on camera in case I use some of it off camera, because you know it's helpful. So fluid ducts, it'll help us transport that, and then, but for the moment it's not going to be used. We'll stick that with this other stuff for now. So there we go. Moving that. Claim a reward. Oh yeah, look at all these rewards we're getting today. Basic reward bag. 64 limestone, actually incredibly, that's actually pretty good because it takes a lot of pain to get limestone. So, that is that. So, let us see what else we can do. Let's see here. There's 3 more quests we're going to just get out of the way, but For the hoarding we need. So in short, as we get a bunch of resources, we're going to need these barrels to store stuff like this. And it can store up to 64 naturally, but you can also upgrade them. So, we need one structural MK1 kit, oakwood planks, and one storage upgrade. So, luckily, I've already planned this out. And so to make a storage upgrade, which will let us put one more. No, that's the upgrade, right? So it'll increase the capacity by 64 stacks, like it says. So it just requires 2 pistons and a better barrel. And I already showed you the recipe for that, but there's the barrel recipe. So there is our storage upgrade. And then here is our structural MK1 upgrade. And in short, this will make it so that we can add one upgrade to our barrel. So that is what that is, and it's just a bunch of fence and any jungle wood, or any planks. So there we go. That we got that, and I hope we do not have to turn that in. So we're just gonna claim our reward, do this, and I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. So in short, this is almost full, so we're gonna stick one of these. How do you do this? Oh, you have to shift click. So we're gonna shift click one in. So as you can see, it can have one more upgrade. And then we're going to put shift click this in, so now it can have a max of 264 stacks, whatever that means. So, another basic bag. Angry doll and a creep. Oh my goodness, that is super helpful. That is actually what we're going to go into next. So, that is that, but we're going to need to focus on the creepy dolls for now. So, that's the storage upgrade. So now we're going to go upstairs and work on another thing. And I'm going to try to go a little slower because I feel like I'm going a little bit fast with this stuff. So now, we're going to get out of this, and we'll have to build stuff eventually. Go back into learning the Skyblock, and we're going to go to Fungus Among Us. So, in short, mushrooms are a great source of food. Sift sand until you receive ancient spores. Plant these spores on dirt blocks near barrels filled with water to start turning the water into witch water. While the water in the barrel turns into witch water, mushrooms will spawn on the mycelium. Placing sand in a barrel of witch water will make soul sand. And then sifting soul sand will get us that. Also, we can place a creepy doll or that other doll that we got downstairs that we got in the reward to spawn an enderman, and the other one will spawn a blaze. So that is incredibly helpful. So I sifted a bunch of sand and got one of these ancient spores, so we're just going to stick that on there. And as you can see, slowly this is going to turn into what I said, but we're going to need some sand. So when we come back, it should be witch water. So let's get some sand. And in order to get some sand, we're going to need some cobblestone. Boom, boom, boom. Going upstairs. And I already killed an enderman, so we don't have to waste the doll on the enderman yet. I plan on using that for something else. So, we're going to hammer this out. And that should be changing soon. I don't know why it's taking so long. Normally the mycelium spreads pretty fast. Let's see here. Turn this into sand. Just like that. And my doorbell rings, of course. I'll be back in a second. I'm serious, guys. This is becoming like one of these inside jokes where whenever Behrzilla records, you guys could just all come over and knock at my door and stuff. But seriously, oh my goodness. So the mycelium spread a little bit, and we already got a mushroom, which we're just going to pick because it'll grow right back. So, as you can see, this is all witch water. So now if we stick sand in it, it will turn into soul sand, which is what we need. So we're going to fill these back up with water. We should probably put a water source block up here, so really quick. I'm just going to put a water source block over here so we don't have to run all the way every time. There we go. You got to see my like little phony floor. Once I added that other, I tried to be as cheap as possible to do this, but don't worry, we'll make it pretty in a second. So that is that. Oop, start my timer. So there we go, now we got a nice little source block, so we're just going to keep filling this up. Just like that, and it'll turn back into soul sand. But now we have soul sand, ender pearls, and we're going to need glowstone as well. And let's sieve 2 of these just to see what we get. Sounds good. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's like 90% of the time it's like stinking. Um, Here we're gonna put one. I don't only want to do two. So most of the time it's stinking like what is it? What is it called? There we go. Most of the time it is stinking. Um, Here, there it is. Nether core. We got a gas tier. Holy crap! That's super rare. I am so happy. And we got a blackberry bush from. I'm assuming that's from these, but dang, gas tier. Okay, this is a great day. This is a great day, guys. And then I also got some glowstone dust, which is required for the quest, and that is we got that from sieving dust. So we're gonna get one of that. Go into here, manual submit. And do we want a fish or a sword? I want a fish. Don't you guys want a fish? Oh, and we got another creepy doll. Add to our collection. So now we have two. And a morsel with fire aspect 5. Oh, we could use that to set stuff on. Yeah, that might be helpful in the future. And since it's a fish, it doesn't have durability, so that is great. Okay, so we have one more thing going on before the end. And I know this is a crazy episode, but I'm trying to get a bunch of stuff in so I can kind of go crazy off camera, if that makes sense. So one last thing, we are going to want to work on powering up. So for that, we're going to need a steam dynamo. And I already have this planned out, but don't worry, I'll show you how everything's made. So we need 3 copper ingots and redstone. That's obviously 3 copper ingots and redstone, but to make a copper gear, you're going to need 4 copper, 1 iron, so fairly expensive on both of these. And then a redstone transmission coil is 2 redstone and 1 silver ingot to get that. So that's very, very, actually kind of expensive, especially at this point. But this will start giving us power to put into some of our stuff that requires power. But I personally don't like steam dynamos too much. I use more of a generator. So let's look. Generator. I tend to use these. Probably a TNT generator I'll make sometime. Only it's loud. Like seriously, it's like the loudest thing you've ever heard. But there we go. We got that. We're gonna claim our reward. Got another heart. Can I do this? No, I can't. Needs to be exact. Okay, so we got a good reward back. Hopefully it's actually good. Potion flask with flight. Actually, that's very good. That means we can fly like in creative for that much time. That's really actually good. So there we go for that. Now I have only planned up into this moment, so we'll probably look at what we need. The automated brewer we don't want to go into yet. Power process, a pulverizer. Yeah, let's make a pulverizer before we go. And then this is auto harvesting. That's what we'll do next episode. It's gonna be great. Auto harvesting is tons of fun. So this pulverizer is actually gonna help because it'll turn our cobblestone into gravel, and gravel into sand, sand into dust. So this will be incredibly helpful. Plus we'll get a diamond hammer. So let us work towards pulverizer. Now pulverizer is gonna need power, so that's where my thing comes in handy. So we're gonna need a redstone reception core, and that means we're gonna need 2 redstone. Boop boop, just like that. Let us go like there. Boom boom. There's that, and I already made a machine block. And in case you forgot how to make a machine block, I'm gonna show you anyway. So recipe, it's just 4 iron, 4 glass, and 1 gold. So there's that. So we have that 2 flint, 2 copper. 2 flint, and I have 2 copper. Yes, I have 2 copper. And 2 what? 2. Oh, and a piston. So we're gonna need 1 more redstone. Piston. I'm assuming you all know how to make a piston. If you don't, then well, modded Minecraft's gonna be a bit crazy for you guys because I assume you already know how to make a piston. So there we go. There's our piston. We're going to ask it how you make it. So we're gonna put this here, machine block here, this here, 2 copper, and a piston. So this is gonna be great. So I'm gonna put this in the power room, but as for the moment, I'm not quite sure where we're gonna want it. probably right here. I'll probably put a generator here, or probably going out there. But in short, this will pulverize stuff, but we need RF, or radical Floridians. I don't know. I don't know what RF stands for. But that is that. So let's turn this in and pick our reward back. Get another heart. Boom. Just like that. Beautiful. 10 hearts remaining. And a greater reward bag. Let's advance drawbridges. Actually, what's the recipe for that? A normal drawbridge with blank cast. What's a blank cast? Molten aluminum. Oh, I think this is a really good reward. Oh, this is an amazing reward, guys. Advanced drawbridges. So we're gonna have to build something with this eventually. But dang, that is a great reward. I'm super happy. Because these reward bags have been pretty derpy till now. But yeah, we got some great tallow golems and dang, really though. Even this fish, no, fish isn't that great. But let's see here. So I think that's actually going to conclude this episode. And I know it's been fairly fast and not crazy amount, but don't worry, stuff is going to get crazy. I tell you that every episode, but just wait till it gets crazy. So we finished a bunch of the basic stuff. Next episode we're going to probably work on cultivating the fields, because we got to do this. So yeah, this is going to be great, and I'll explain that next episode, but this is going to be just great. I say it a bunch, but it's going to be great. And let's see, what other things, for your wizard, Steve, I might want to start that soon too, Thumbcraft. Bees and trees, probably, bees are going to be like one of the last things I do. Yeah, but I think that's it. So guys, I thank you guys so much for watching. I'm super happy we got a gas tier, because the gas tier is what we're going to use for a, I don't remember what they're called. Maybe we can just look at the uses. Safari net, that's it. We need that for a reusable safari net. Safari reusable, so we need 400 pearls. So maybe off camera we might wanna, I might mass produce some iron so I can build up our stuff. But yeah guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Next episode, I don't know what it's gonna be, but it's gonna be great because there's so much we're gonna be doing. But once again guys, thanks so much for watching. Please leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.